Voila! UPS with nearly 900 minutes of battery power remaining. Admittedly, it's only powering the router, Cisco. Yet another UPS on the top for powering devices which don't have standard 3-pin plugs available. With the fibre coming into the building up there, going to the two splitter boxes. The one on the right is internet, which goes up there to the NTE. That will actually give up to 100 meg, and they call it a bearer, 20 meg over 100 meg bearer, so we're getting 20 megabits upstream and downstream. So it's not like your normal internet where upstream is massively throttled back. It's the same speed each direction, as it blooming well should be. So hopefully the guys and girls will notice the difference. Now this little bad boy basically converts the optical here coming into the building. That's the electrical coming out, and that, as you can see, goes into our little Cisco router in the bottom. If you're wondering what that blue O is, that is my firewall. That is a ultra small PC, and I've got a Linux distribution on there called Smoothwall. That's acting as a firewall, a port forwarder. I'll also be running a web proxy server to cache some of the regularly accessed bits. It will certainly help out with Windows updates, because all our computers are the same. The first computer to get them will run the download. It will store it on this little box automatically. It's clever enough to do that, and all the other computers will just be downloading it off this box rather than tearing it down off the internet again. Isn't that clever? Obviously you can see some of the power here. That means absolutely nothing to me, other than I can see it's grounded, I can see the meter, and I'm assuming it's got 3 separate circuits in the building. This little box, that's our red care. That basically means that if the fire alarm goes off, the fire brigade get pulled down here automatically, and if our alarm system goes off, then the coppers get called immediately, all without us doing anything. So 1 o'clock in the morning, I'll get a call from the old Bill saying, can you get down here, the alarm's gone off, blah blah blah, and then it'll turn out the cleaner's let himself in or something stupid like that. Going back to the other box, that's the last thing to be fitted. Again, it's another splicing box, and this is the fibre, and it will go to another NTE, which will serve our ISDN 30. There'll actually be 40 phone lines over a single bit of fibre the size of a human hair. So I know you like acronyms like that, metaphors like that. Rather boringly down the bottom there, we've got a POTS, plain old telephone system connector there. That's for our fax computer, which is basically just an old dodgy fax computer. Anyhow, not an awful lot to look at the minute, other than a rat's nest and 6 million cables. I can tell you that there's probably 8 boxes of 300 metres, so that makes us just over 2 kilometres of Cat5e at the minute. So we've got a gigabit here. It's all looking good. I will post another video in a few days once there's something more exciting to look at. But certainly the premises, as you can see, they're coming along nicely with fancy words on the walls. I'll try and get a more steady picture next time. Nice big 42-inch plasma going up on the wall here, connected up wide up above the ceiling to a computer as a second display. That'll be running some ActiveX and some .NET code. Front end connected, of course, to our SQL master system, and that'll be updating everyone with facts and figures and whatnot. Just like, instead of running a report, it'll be showing it automatically up on the screen, instant information. I don't know, perhaps it'll flash up red when someone's in debt or someone's had a clawback, and it's a name and shame. Lovely toilet, and you can see the carpet fitter up here has just done all the carpet. Blooming nice carpet too, actually. More of these buzzwords. Very corporate Charlie, but all good stuff. My desk is actually over there in the corner. They decided they'd put me in the corner facing the wall because, I don't know, apparently I'm a naughty boy or something. No, I don't think so. I think I'm mainly because I've got so much wires and stuff. They can tuck it all out of sight, out of mind down the bottom there. So I'm upstairs. This is where the directors will be in these 3 offices here. I'd imagine the true reason why they want me up here is so they can shout my name and I come running. This is the MD's office. Oh, you can hear my feet sticking to the floor. That's the glue for the carpet. I best get out of there quick. Otherwise, Esther will have to come and get a knife or a shovel or something. And going upstairs now to what's going to be the boardroom. Oh, it's quite hot up here. It's a converted attic, as you can see. Nice old beams. Come back here so I can see it properly. There you go. Storage in the eaves. Nice little bit of storage there. Come all the way through. Speaking of storage, this place on the first and second floors, there seems to be storage everywhere. Downstairs is a bit, it's all open plan. Upstairs, it's a different story. There we go. That's the neighbours. Don't know if you can see that up there on the roof at the right. And again, back over there on the top of the roof there. Not too sure what that is, but they're both pointing what it looks like over in the fields. Now to me, they both look like wireless receivers, long distance wireless receivers that would have, the ones I've seen before have a laser pointing the signal at those things. And obviously with a bit of wind and a bit of wobble, they need to be a bit bigger than the size of a 50p piece, a 50p piece to receive the signal. One of these days, I'm sure I'll talk to someone that knows what they're talking about, and they'll be able to advise me as to what on earth they are. But everyone's got rubbish internet out here, so I'm sure it's something to do with the internet, or to do with linking a couple of similar businesses together, or a couple of offices of the same business together. Back downstairs, back downstairs. Anyhow, this is probably going to be about 1,000 gigabytes by the time I've finished, so I'm going to check out now. Part 1 of maybe part 2, 3, just to show progress with a Lord's Court, Basildon. How exciting. It's about 7 o'clock now. There's all the pile of the old carpet. Carpet fitter's still got to do this room here. Yeah, how exciting. To bed in the early hours this morning, up at 6, and probably the same again for the rest of the week. Let's hope it's worth it. Over and out.